Good morning, PC Beach. Monday, June 16th. Hope everybody's doing amazing. Big weekend for me. Had birthday and Father's Day. That's double timing it. So, big weekend. Hope you did the same. Man, it's busy out there. If you're in Panama City Beach, I drove from 30A down toward Dick's at Pier Park, and there are plenty of you in town. So, let's get to the numbers. Again, I've got a feeling on how this is going to look based on what I looked at for like Destin 30A market. I want to see if that translates into PC Beach, just so we know. If you're just joining us, we take a look at a 72-hour window and we treat that as the week that was, so to speak, in the marketplace. And let's see how it turns out for PC Beach. All right, new listings, 28. Man, since we started this, I can tell you that the new listings are going to be in the mid-20s for PC Beach. That's very consistent. So that's the main takeaway so far this morning is just remember those new listings coming on are very consistent. Now, you probably want them lower. You're probably looking at the inventory wanting them lower. We'll get into more of that in a second. But what we're going to look at is how many we're taking away. So pending properties, 13. All right. Now, what's our target, PC Beach? We want to be taking away at least 50% of the new listings, right? So if we're bringing on 30, we want to be at 15. So at 28 new listings and 13, we're getting close to that 50%. That's just that saturation rate. That just shows what we're trying to take off the market to keep the inventory levels down. We don't want it to get too hot, top heavy on that inventory level, right? So the 13 just shows the business. I will say there are 7 that went under contract, but they're taking backup offers. All right. You see that category right there on the screen. So what that usually tells you is, all right, what that tells you is that maybe there was a home sale contingency on that offer. You see those 7 right here? I'm putting my mouse over it. It usually means they put it under contract but taking backup offer because there's some kind of relevant contingency, maybe a home sale contingency, something like that. All right. So that's something to keep an eye on because it's technically contracts. But because it's a heavy contingency, I choose not to focus on those as much, right? Pending closed properties, 17. That's really good. So we want to close as many as we're writing under contract. So that's a healthy market. Then price changes 43. That's right on par for you, Panama City Beach. But here's what I want to tell you. Let me go full screen for this because I want to get into it for you. Listen, sellers, and I'm talking to my sellers too, but sellers, be ready to negotiate and do not get offended. Now, there's a caveat to that. But I talked about this on another channel, but I took an offer this week that was 30% off of list price, but they had some justification for it. But my seller's natural reaction was, I don't think we need to counter. We are way too far off from what we can get to on this offer. My encouragement is because they sent some justification, let me have the chance with a counter offer to go back with our justification, see if we can get there. Guys, the buyer came up significantly and we were able to put the deal together. So here's what I'm saying to you sellers. That doesn't mean you got to sell it for less than what you want to. That just means don't be offended right now if a buyer brings you an aggressive offer, okay? Don't throw the wet towel on it by just saying, I'm not going to counter you, you're too low, because guess what? They're going to move on. There's inventory out there, so they have options. We want to work with you. Give me the chance or give your agent a chance to go back with some justification. Now, buyers and buyers agents, you got to be very careful. There's a lot of buyers and buyers agents out there throwing offers with no justification. Guys, if you're listed for $1 million and you just toss me $800,000 and you send me no reasoning on why you're doing it or fighting for your client or fighting for your offer, and you just toss it out there, I guess I got to call you and see what you're doing, or you just throw in a number. Guys, don't do that. Come with a compelling reason on why. If you know you're $200,000 below the comps, you're probably going to get a response you don't like, but come up with a reason why. Give me the background on what you're doing. Are you only buying investment property and you've got some other options in that range, but we want to give this one a try? I mean, at least that's a reason. But don't just hit forward on an email with an offer and then let's just see what they say. Like, come up with something. I think what I'm trying to say is buyers and sellers really want to work with each other right now, but you got to show that you want to work. And that's on both sides, okay? So it doesn't mean that anybody's giving away the farm, but it means that everybody wants to do business with each other. Sellers want to sell right now. Buyers want to buy and feel a value, and we can put those together. We've been putting those together, but we've got to get in the frame of mind that we're going to help each other there. Buyers need to come with justification. Sellers need to come with justification and see if we can get there. I think we can. We are. We're showing in the marketplace that we're doing deals right now. If you're not getting showings right now, you need to adjust your pricing because there are showings going on. It's a fairly busy market, and you do not need to be isolated right now. If you're not getting the showings you want to, you need to adjust. All right, PC Beach, it's going to be a big week. There's another crowd of people coming in. We're around, we're out showing. If we can do anything for you in the meantime, give us a call. And if you are coming to town and want to see something, I need plenty of heads up with all these rental turns. So we'd love to hear more from you. And let us know if there's any questions or anything we can do for you before the next update. Talk to you soon.